Okay.
Okay, I'm going to be talking about religion and health. So just kind of to define religion, it's a belief and worship of a superhuman controlling power, especially like a person's got, like if you're a Christian, obviously like God, and then for other beliefs they have like multiple gods, so they would live in that. And then health is the state of being free from illness and injury. And this is on your little handout at the very top. It says, do you believe that religious acts or beliefs play a part in your mental health and physical health, and why? You can just, if you believe that, like, if you think that religious acts can improve your health, raise your hand. Okay. Okay, so what is mental health? Mental health is a person's condition with regard to their physical and emotional well-being. And then physical health is an essential part of overall health of the individual, which includes everything from physical fitness to overall well-being, so just being in shape and taking care of your body and things like that. So the first article that I looked at is Religion and Physical Health, the Role of Personal Faith and Control Beliefs. And this is by Daniel McIntosh and Bernard Spilka. And they have three views, or three different religion views. And the first is an intrinsic orientation, which is religion is the master motive with all aspects of life in reference to it. So everything for an intrinsic orientation, everything that they do, everything that happens to them, they believe that it's through the religion. Extrinsic faith is they think about the end. They think a lot about the end, not just like letting it happen. So they like try to predict what's going to happen to them later in life instead of just kind of going with it. And then quest perspective characterized by searching, doubt, and self-examination. We'll go back. Along with those three things in this article, it says, like the very first quote that they say is, the association of religion with health is apparently as old as humanity. So people have been like putting these things together since like the beginning, like associating them together. And they talk a lot about faith healings and believing in miracles and just like people really putting their faith on the line in like tough situations. And then the second article, or it was like a big book, but the section of it was a study that, it was like over 200 studies, and none of them were specified towards like proving that religion and health go together. It just kind of like how they did them, they ended up like working their way into each other. So the majority of the studies focus on serious illnesses and diseases, like people that are dying or at risk of dying. And they said that people, when they did the study, it said that people in this stage of life relied a lot on their religion, things like praying, worshiping, reading their Bible, and attending church, and having their families attend church regularly and like be members of churches. And it just made them feel like they were getting better, even if they were still in a bad spot. They gave them a little bit of hope. So overall, there was a positive association between the two in that study. So we're going to watch a short video. It's an interview with a former pastor from Nashville. Don't get excited. I mean, it's not a very exciting video, but just listen to how he explains religion and, let me get it to where it starts, and just kind of his view on this topic.
In this ministry, and I have a radio program, as a matter of fact, pastor. I'm also involved in forgiveness ministry, and I have a radio program, as a matter of fact, in a WNSG, 12:40 a.m. on Forgiveness Works. At least the title of the program is Forgiveness Works.
Very good. And so, Dr. Poe, what you're talking about this morning has to do with the relationship between religion and health. Now, exactly how do you develop such a relationship? I mean, how do you start a topic such as this, religion and health?
I think we need to start with the definition of religion. Religion is essentially one's relationship with God, and usually that's expressed in a particular way. For example, Catholics, persons who are Catholic, express their relationship with God through attending Mass, and they follow certain other rituals. Persons who are Baptists follow certain unique rituals unique to the Baptist Church, and so on. So religion is an expression of one's relationship with God as manifested in a certain religious, traditional kinds of rituals, in certain rituals.
Very good. And but now, when you bring health into this, you indicated that the religion that you practice will have something to do with your bodily health.
Yes.
Is that a relation? Is that what we're talking about?
Very much so. As a matter of fact, the research now has shown over the last 15 years, Dr. Haney, that people who pray on a regular basis, people who attend a place of worship, church, synagogue, or temple on a regular basis, meaning once or more a week, these people have better mental health, they have better physical health, they live longer, they have better functioning immune systems. Therefore, when they do get sick, they recover faster. So we know now, based on many studies, as a matter of fact, in the last century, there was a total of about 1,200 studies done in the area of religion and health, and about 79% of them affirm that religion, people who are religious, have better mental and physical health.
And then
Cool.
For the Bible, or biblical references, there's a couple more than what's on here on your papers. I'm just going to share two of them. Isaiah 40, 28, and 31. He who strengthens the weary and increases the power of the weak. Even youths grow tired and weary, and young men stumble and fall. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. Those who have hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles, and they will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not faint. And then Mark 5:34. He said to her, "Daughter, your faith has healed you. Go in peace and be freed from your suffering." So it's just kind of, both of those are just kind of saying, like, if you put your faith in Christ, then your overall health will be better, and yeah. So that's all I have. Yes.
Have you had any personal experience with your faith and health?
I mean, I've had, with soccer, I've had a lot of injuries, so just definitely praying through injuries has helped a lot, just getting through it, just having the mental strength to get through an injury. Anybody else have a question?